Three important tools that you need to start quilting are a ruler, a cutting mat, and a rotary cutter. Today I am going to share some features of a rotary cutter that I think are very important. Andy, and this is True Blue Quilts, a place to enjoy, experiment, and excel as you quilt. This model of rotary cutter is very popular. It has a handle that releases the blade. So I call it a trigger handle. You pull back the trigger and the blade goes out and you're ready to cut. It's also listed as a retractable blade. This is a very safe model of rotary cutter because the blade is only exposed when you press that. Another safety feature of the retractable blade rotary cutters is the safety button. When you press that red button, it locks the blade in place. So even if you try to squeeze the handle, that blade is not going to come forward. So it is very safe to just set the rotary cutter down in between uses.
This is a standard 45 millimeter rotary cutter. The safety mechanism is the blade cover that retracts there with your thumb, and then you can simply cut along whatever unit you are working with. Slide the cover back up, the blades unscrew there to change them out when they are dull. This is an Olfa brand, no affiliation. I just liked that color scheme one summer and needed a new rotary cutter and picked this one up. You do need to get in the habit of closing that blade cover every time you finish cutting. The trigger cutter that I previously showed is a little better safeguarded if you have little children around, and because they would have to pick it up and squeeze it in order for that blade to come open. This one, again, they would have to open that up, but it's much easier to forget and just let that sit, whereas the trigger automatically closes over the blade. So if you're concerned about safety, just some things to consider. So those are your two most popular rotary cutting options.
If you would like to review my details about rulers and cutting mats, please click on the playlist below. I'm so glad you've joined me for this quilting journey. Please subscribe, and I'll be back next week with more quilting tips.